So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's solve another problem. Okay, so in today's problem we have to find out the factorial of a large number. Okay, so how to find out the factorial? Let's suppose we have to find out the factorial of a 5. Then we do 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So the factorial of 5 is 120. Let's take another example which is given by a problem. We have to find out the factorial of 10. So finding the factorial of 10, we have to multiply every number from 1 to 10. So I hope you understand how to find out the factorial. Simple. Then if the problem is such simple, why it is given under the medium section? So there is a one problem. You can store the factorial of 5 and 10 into the variable int type. But what about 10,000, 1 lakh factorial? We cannot store the factorial of 10,000, 1 lakh into a variable. It is impossible because we have a particular range of int. We can take a long and long also, but we cannot store it. So we, now we can use two ways to overcome this problem. We can take an array or we can take a list. In list we have two options, linked list and array list, to store the result. So if you're taking an array, you already know that in array we have all while initializing the array we already know the index. Okay, and array list and linked list. So what we are going to use? So in question we have to return the answer in array list, so I am using the array list for solving this question. You can use a linked list as well and array also, but in array case there is a lot of memory wastage. So how we store the answer into the array or linked list or list? It will store in this form. If we have an answer 120, it will store as 120. In this way we store the every number into array. Now I will explain the code. Okay, the first I have taken the array list. So why I have taken? Because we have to return the answer in the form of array list. So I have taken the array list for storing purpose. Then we have a for loop, outer for loop. Okay, so this outer for loop iterate from 1 to n. N is nothing but a factorial number. Like we are given 10. So this loop is iterating from 1 to 10. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Till 10. I think you understand this. Then I have taken a if size is equal to 0. Yani there is no element in the array list. So we have simply added the first element in the array list, which is 1. If the size is not 0, then it means that there is already a number in that array list. Okay. Then this go. So basically first you will understand which approach I am using. Like when you have to multiply 141 with 5, at that particular case what we are doing, 1 into 5 plus carry, which is 0, is equal to 5. Okay, then you are going to multiply 5 into 4, which is 20. In that case we simply write 0 and 2 is carry. So then you multiply 5 into 1 plus carry. 5 into 1, 5 plus carry is 2 is equal to 7. Now we do not have any carry, which is so carry is equal to 0. I am using simply this approach. I am find out this number and we are going to find out from or taken from the list. Just taken from array list, multiply this I is nothing but 5 or the outer loop, then plus carry, which is initially 0. Okay, so for an example we have simply added the 1, then it come to I value is equal to 2. Mm, I is equal to 2, the size is equal to 1, so it then it find that 1 into 2 plus carry 0 yani 2. Then at that particular index we simply say 2 and the carry is 0. Then we come j is equal to 1, so the condition is not satisfied because the size is 1, so it is equal, so it is get out of a loop, so we have a still carry is equal to 0. Okay, then this part basically when we left, suppose in above case the carry is 0, but in some case if it is 12, then we have to store that now. So we are storing that carry by dividing 10 we get 2, we store 2 first, then carry is 1 only, then we store 1, then carry is equal to 0. If carry is equal to 0, it will come out of loop, it will also add it into the array list. Then I have written a collection dot reverse list because the answer we get it in the reverse form, so we have to reverse the whole list to get a right answer. After you reverse a list, there is another way also reversing a list. I am using the collection dot reverse function. So at the end we simply return the list. Let's do iterate or drive. Initially I is equal to 1, carry 0, size is equal to 0. If size is 0, then in array list we have 1. This 1 now. Then we go to I value is now 2. The size is equal to 1. Carry is still 0. Okay. The we are not coming in this because the size is not equal to 0. We are come to this. The j value is 0 starting to 1. Size is only 1. So size is 1. At 0th index we have 1, so 1 into I value is 2, 2 plus carry is equal to 0, its b value is 2. So at 0th index we are storing 2 and the carry is 0. Now we come again, the j value is 1, so condition is not satisfied because j is 1 and the size is also 1. We have to find out less than size. We come out from the loop. Now list have not 1, it is 2. Carry is 0, so this loop is not accurate. Sorry, not gonna execute. Then let's come again. Now it's 3. Carry is still 0. Size is still 1. In list we have element 2, 0. Size is 1. At j index and is 0th position, we got 2. 2 into I is 3. 2 into 3, 6 plus 0. 6 simply store. Carry is still 0, 1. So condition is not satisfied. We are come out of loop. Carry is still 0. This is not going to be executed. Now this is 6. Now I is 4. Carry is still 0. Size is still 1. Array in list we have 6. 0 to size 1. It will iterate at 0th index 6 into I. I is 4. 6 into 24 plus carry is 0. So B is 24. We are storing modulus. So modulus store the remainder part. 24 divided by 10 gives 4. So it store 4 at 0th index. Now it is 4. Carry is now carry B divided by 10. It store 2. Now we have carry 2. Now come iterate. It is 1. So condition is not satisfied. We have come out of loop. Now carry is 2. It is not 0. So come to this. It will add carry divided by 2. And 2 divided by 10. A remainder is 2. So it will add 2 in a list. Now it is 0. So we come out of this loop. Now I value is 5. Carry is equal to 0. Size equal to 2. Okay, we come this loop, start from 0, iterate till 2. B is equal to get at 0th index, 4 into I. 5 into 4 is 20 plus carry 0, 20. It will set at 0th position. 20 modulus by 10 gives remainder 0. So it's 0. Carry is 2. Carry is 2. Now I did 1, which is less than 2. So at one position we have 2, 5, 2 into 5, 10 plus 2 is 12. So we are gonna again show 12 modulus 10, remainder is 2, so it's shown 2 and Gary is 1. We are come, it is 2. Then the condition is not satisfied. We come out of a loop. Now carry is not equal to 0. We store the carry. Carry is 1. It will add a new element 1, and this carries become 0. So we out of a loop. So we come. Now I is value 6. The condition is not satisfied. We come out of a loop. When we come out of a loop, in list we have 0 to 1, which is in reverse order. We have, so we simply reverse the list. After reversing a list, we get 1, 2, 0. So we simply return a list. So I hope you understand how this code will work. I have written the C++ code as well. You can I will provide the link for both the code in the description box, and please do comment also. Thank you for watching my video.